We live.
All right, Shalom Yasharala. We live in Louisiana Tabernacle of David, coming through with another sit down to edify the elect, God willing. Does the Most High use us to edify the body? And we always start off by giving infinite honor to our Heavenly Father and our great King, Yahweh, by
Shem,
Yahweh,
Yahusha, Bashem,
Shem,
Dash.
double honor to our teacher, apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to our fellow ladies in Yahweh Shai, pushing the truth out for win. Shalom, you and let's sit down, man. We're just gonna go in about our arch nemesis, all right? His his time that he has left on the planet Earth. And that time is very short. All right. He has an appointed time to rule in the kingdom of men, and we're at the end of it. We're at the last milliseconds of it. Hey, brother, give me Revelation 20 and 7. The so-called man's tyranny, all right, on the planet Earth is at his end. Is at his end. All right. This Bible is scripted. All right. It tells the beginning to the end and the end to the beginning. And we know how the end of this movie is gonna end. And this villain, this tyrant, this abominable, non-melanated devil is at the end of his rulership in the kingdom of men. All right. Bring it all, bro.
Khan. Revelation chapter 20, verse 7. It says, when 1,000 years are expired,
All
Satan
right.
shall.
Those 1,000 years already expired. All right. And the Byzantine Empire. Bring it out.
It says, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
All right, that word Satan goes back to the word adversary. And our arch nemesis of the children of the sons of Yasharala is the so-called white man, the Hebrew Edomites. All right. He's the spiritual incarnation of Satan. Satan has inhabited the nation of Edom. All right. And they're ruling in the kingdom of men in these last days, seconds of time. And no, Japheth is not, the so-called white man is not Japheth. So-called white man is Esau. All right. And everybody that teach that, you're going to be in the lake of fire because you're teaching lies, heresies, man. All right. That's all. All right. There's no prophecy that says Japheth will be ruling in the kingdom of men in the last days. In the last days. There's no prophecy that says that. It's totally off. Okay. Keep reading, bro.
Khan. It says, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth.
All right. So this devil has a appointed time to come out and deceive the planet Earth. The planet Earth is deceived. All right. They pushed the greatest lie ever told. Hey, skip up to verse 3. All right. They put the greatest lie ever told. And that greatest lie ever told who the nation Israel is. All right. They have the planet Earth, all of the inhabitants of the earth, thinking that the people of the book are heathens. Right? They got the people thinking, they got the peoples of the earth thinking that the tribe of Judah are some stinking Hamites. All right. And they got all of the other tribes calling themselves bywords. All right. And he's set himself up as the children of light. All right. What is it got? It's written in another place. What does it say? Satan parades himself as an angel of light. We're the children of light, the elect of the nation of Israel. But he's saying he's the Israelite. He say they're the so-called Jews. All right. And that's what the Most High raised up his prophets in these last days to shed light on the devil and tear his kingdom down, tear down the strongholds that he has on the planet Earth. All right. Because he has the earth in gross darkness, and that gross darkness represents lies, man. Bring that out. That's a good precept on that.
Revelations 20, verse 3. It says, and cast him into the bottomless pit.
All right. That happened during the time when Rome fell, Septimius Severus. All right. At the last end of the Roman Empire, he cast the nation of Edom into slavery, man. All right. The pit represents slavery. All right. Bring it out.
It says, and shut him up.
Come on.
And set a seal upon him.
Come on.
That he should deceive the nations no more.
All right. So when he When the devil was walking around as Rome as that great red dragon, he was deceiving the peoples of the earth, man. That's what the devil does. All right. He changes times and laws when you read the book of Daniel. All right. That's what he does every time he comes into power. He lies. He's the father of it. Bring it out, bro.
Kind. It says, till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled.
Come on.
And after that, he must be loosed a little season.
All right. And we're living in that little season. We just got a little time to rule, man. And we're at the end of that little season. All right. We're at the 10 toes, man, that the book of Daniel prophesied. We're at the end of it, the milliseconds of this king. We're about to see a day of a new dawn on a new horizon, a new rulership on the planet Earth. All right? You're going to see men with woolly hair, melanated skin, all right, ruling the planet Earth, man. We're going to be the shot callers, man. Okay? Because all our life in this cosmos, man, we just seen the so-called white man rule. When we go on vacation and we want to go from one continent to another, what we got to do? We got to go get a
passport.
Get a passport from Massa. Massa got to stamp the passport and give you permission to go. You got to go through customs. All right, you can't do nothing without Massa. You want to go and fish in the Gulf of Mexico? Get you a boat, fish on the Gulf of Mexico. Guess what you got to do? You got to go buy a fishing license. Massa say you got to do that. You can't do nothing without his authority, man. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 48.
Hey, and if I could sit right quick, also depending on where you're trying to go, he'll make your ass try to go get certain immunizations, depending on where you're trying to go around this motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's not living. That's not living because you got a few millions, all right? And those millions you get, he automatically gets to get a chunk of it, all right? All right? He automatically gets to tax you, get about 6 or 7 cents on every dollar you fucking make, okay? And whatever you do with that money, you have to, man, if you have too much money in your bank, you have to prove to him where you got your fucking money from. You can't meet a stranger and the stranger just give you $8 million and you go put it in the bank. See what happened to your ass.
And you can't take it out at one time.
Yeah. See what happened to your ass. See how fast the IRS is going to be on you, asking you where you get this large sum of money. That's not living, man. That's not living. When you have a tyrant ruling over you, telling you what you can do and what you can't do. Then when you want to do something, he tell you how you got to do it. Man, when you go fishing, they tell you the amount of fish, like when them cycle eggs be biting, they tell you can only catch like 6 or 7 of them bitches.
Yeah.
And if you get caught with 8 of the motherfuckers, they fine you hundreds and hundreds of dollars, man.
And they're gonna make you throw them back. They're gonna make you throw it back and fine you.
Hey, now look, the bitch will be an edible size. The bitch could be about this big, but if it's not the amount of inches they say that it should be, if they find it and it's not what the inches they say it should be, that's fine, man.
Yeah.
You can go catch a fucking fish and eat it like you want to. All right? If the Most High to bless you with a skill to manicure people, cut people hair, all right? You can't go in the confines of your home and have those people there in your home so you can cut their hair and make you a million. You're making money. You're making that money honestly. You ain't out to fraud nobody. You ain't stealing nobody. He's so find out you doing that, he gonna come in your house and you can go to jail for that, man. You definitely gonna get fined for it because he want to get taxed on anything that got to do with money. Like these chicks that do hair, and they be charging chicks $90 for them hairstyle, $100 from the hairstyle. You know that shit against the law?
Yeah.
It's against the law to do hair in your own house, man.
You gotta have a motherfucking they want you to have a barber's license. Then on top of that, they want you to have the shop gotta have a certain criteria and all this other shit,
You're not living, bro. We ain't living. We're under our oppressor, man. It's not liberty when you're under a tyrant and he commands you how to do things, man. All right? That's not liberty. That's not freedom. If I go buy a boat, I should be able to jump in my boat and go in the fucking Gulf of Mexico and fish.
Yeah.
I shouldn't ask no fucking body. Ask somebody for what? If I can't, now the Most High is against wasting. He's against wasting. But if I go catch a gang of fish, all right, and I want to have a fish fry with me and my friends, Esau shouldn't be able to come tell me, man, you caught too many fish. You're fucking up the ecosystem. Man, get the fuck out of here. What were people doing before you came in power, you bitch?
Facts.
Fuck. Bring out that precept, bro.
Con. There's you wanted 48, right?
Con.
Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
Right, so you're under your enemy. You're serving your enemy. One of all things, you want to go fishing, you need to get his permission. You want to go hunting, you got to get his permission. You want to drive a car, you got to get his permission. You want to go on vacation, you got to get his permission. You want to go buy some clothing, you got to go buy it from him. You want to get a drink of water, you got to get it from him. That's not freedom. He gives you the illusion of freedom. All right? And if you believe you are free, you are that covering cast. What chapter that is? Isaiah 25, when he put that covering cast on the planet Earth. Hey, speak. Let me find that scripture.
Well, just like the brother was saying, you're under that one of those strongholds, man. You're under that illusion. All right. You under that American dream. All right. It is a fucking dream. All right. You need to wake up to fucking reality, smell of coffee. All right. These motherfucking Edomites not only ruling over you, they're ruling over you with an iron scepter. All right.
All right. This is Isaiah 25:7. And he would destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people. You see, when you are in America and you think you're free, all right, you think you have liberty, that covering cast has you blind. All right, that's what the so-called white man does. He's a magician. All right, he has you bewitched. You're not free. You're a fucking slave. You're still in the hands of the man that conquered your people, that stole you from one last man and brought you to another, and he Hellenized you. All right? You're not living according to your natural customs, culture. You don't even know it. All you know is his way of life, which is abominable and an enmity with the Most High, man. Okay? And the veil that is spread over all nations. And that's what we just read in Revelation 20:3. He was put out for a little season to deceive all of the nations. All right, in verse 7 say, Revelation 27, to bring them to Armageddon and put an end of all this thing. And Armageddon is amongst us. All right, we're almost to Armageddon. Okay, we're almost there. We're at the end of living in this world where everybody's submitting to his lies, being bewitched, thinking good is evil and evil is good. All right.
Hey, if I could sit right quick, and that's chiefly one of the other main reasons why Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is gonna kill 2/3 of Israel. All right, because not only you're hand in hand with him, all right, it's not only you're hand in hand with him, all right, but you trust in him. All right, when you go to Isaiah 30:1, it says you're covered with a covering that's not of my spirit. All right, you're covering of what? Of the spirit of what? All right, of this fucking society. All right. The men of the Lord come to break the strongholds. When you go to that 2 Corinthians 10 and 4, it says our weapons are not carnal, but it says our trust is in the Almighty to break the strongholds.
I get it for you.
Con.
That's 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4.
Yeah.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to pulling down of strongholds.
Mighty through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man, to break these strongholds. And that's what we doing right now as we speak on these videos. All right, breaking the strongholds of what? Letting you know that not to be living an abominable life. You're polluted if you're friends with this world. All right. If you think homosexuality is okay, if you think, oh, it's just, I'm just not gonna pay no mind to it, I'm just not gonna think about it, you're going off.
And a stronghold is a metaphor for lies, philosophy, and vain deceit.
Yeah.
The lies that we grew up in the society knowing and looking at it as if it was true, you know?
Yeah.
Because our people hold fast something. They just can't let go of it. It's a stronghold. Their minds are polluted. All right? 2/3 of our people conscience are seared with a hot iron. They don't know right from wrong, up from down, left from right, clean from unclean, holy from unholy. All right? And that's why the Most High raised up men according to his own heart to feed the elect with knowledge and wisdom, teach you these things and to break those strongholds. Hey, so let's give me Job 15 and start at verse 5.
All right. Job 15,
Start at
verse
15. Start at verse 15.
15 to 15.
Come.
Con. This is Job chapter 15, verse 15. It says, behold, he putteth no trust in his saints. Yea, the heavens are not clean in his sight.
All right, the Most High created his creation to look at him and trust in him. The Most High don't look at no man and put his trust in man. Man, what is man? What did King David say? What is man that you're mindful of him? All right. So the Most High look at us according to our righteousness, filthy rags. All right. Keep read.
Kind of says, verse 16, how much more abominable and filthy is man?
All right. How much abominable and filthy is the fucking heathen? All right. If the Most High talk about his holy ones and his angels, how much abominable and filthy is the fucking heathen, man? The so-called white man. All right. Who ways is at enmity with the ways of Yahweh Shema Shah.
Hey, he said that right here.
All right, his holy ones are following his ways, and the Most High say they righteousness is right, is their filthy rags if they haven't been washed with the blood of Yahweh Shah. People that's trying to keep the commandments. So how much more this lawless devil, man, who's ruling in the kingdom of men? Bring it out, bro.
It says, I'm gonna read it again. How much more abominable and filthy is man, which drinketh iniquity like water.
We're drinking iniquity. The so-called white man is walking in iniquity. Hold up, let me get the precept. He's walking iniquity. He is the embodiment of iniquity. This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. And that happened around 7 AD. All right. And the man of sin be revealed. The man of iniquity be revealed. All right. And that's not one literal isolated man. That, like when we speak of Jacob, we're talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. All of the nation that proceeded by through his loins. So when we talk about the man of lawlessness, the man of sin, we're talking about the nation of people that proceeded from his loins, and that's the Hebrew Edomites, so-called white man. All right, the son of perdition. All right, walking iniquity, walking iniquity.
Yep.
Nation of sin. So these Hebrew Edomites is a nation of sin. They are the embodiment of sin. You want to know how? All right, because let's go to the beginning.
Hey, what does it say in the scripture said they can't go to sleep without committing a fucking sin.
Right. Before making somebody fall. Look, let's go to the beginning. Let's go to the beginning. This is Genesis 5. This is Genesis 5. This is the What a fallen, fallen, uh, fallen, uh,
Fall of what?
the fallen three, Salaki. All right, yeah, the fallen is in three. All right. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahweh had made. And he said unto the woman, yeah, have Yahweh said, you shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Yahweh have said, you shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it lest you die. All right. That serpent is not a little serpent. That's a nation of people. All right. That's the nation of Edom in the Garden of Eden. I mean, in the Garden of Eden. All right. The garden was eastward in Eden. That's Jerusalem. Okay. And the woman said, did I read that already? Verse 4. And the serpent said unto the woman, you shall not surely die. For Yahweh know that in the day you eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and you shall be as a powers, knowing good and evil. So in the beginning, that devil was a worker of iniquity. All right. These people were already indulging in these philosophies. They showed the nation of Israel, the sons of God, how to get down and dirty. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how they was living. They'll walk in iniquity, man. When you look, well, hey, they clean lepers, fucking lepers, dog. When you look at so-called white man, you're looking at the epitome of sin. All right? There's no righteousness in them. There's no good in them. Okay? What does Psalms 58:3 say? When they come out of the womb, they come out breathing lies. Okay? All right, go back to that Job, right?
We are at verse 17. It says, Job 15:17. I will shew thee, hear me, and that which I have seen I will declare. 18. Which wise men have told from their fathers, and have not hid it.
All right, when a wise man get understanding, all right, he don't hide it from his son. He let that light shine. All right, he gives it to everybody. Okay, and when we get this truth, we warn everybody who the devil is. Okay, we warn everybody. We tell everybody the truth of all things. All right, we don't get this wisdom and hide it. All right, bring it out, bro.
Hey, if I could say Salakia, that's a part of one of the hurdles of learning, because when we first get this truth, when it says sweet to your mouth, bitter to thy belly, all right. When we first get this truth, what we be doing, huh? Naturally, oh shit, we telling everybody, man, you're telling me,
right? Huh? Everybody.
Telling your mama, you're telling this one, you're telling your cousins, you're telling your people around you, until they realize, till you realize they ain't with that program,
Indeed.
But all right, we at verse 19. It says, unto whom alone the earth was given, and no stranger passeth among them. Verse 20. The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days.
All right, and the so-called white man is that wicked man. All right, 2/3 of our people fall in that lot of that wicked man. All right, 2/3 of our people, man, they've adopted the ways of that wicked man. All right, and when you're at enmity with the Most High, you're always in pain. You're a wretched soul, man. If you don't have the Holy Spirit dwelling in you, you're a wicked soul. Bring it out, bro.
Hey, and like the brother said, everything that's spiritual manifests into the physical. All right, so that pain that you can be feeling is about to manifest into the physical pain. All right. It says,
nah, Jake's so bugged out, they don't even know that they're in pain. They don't know that they're slaves. All right.
Happy with the shit.
That physical pain is going to hit them, and then they're going to realize that the prophets was telling them the truth. Jake, in his mindset, his conscience is seared with a hot iron. He think he in good case. Long as he getting paid $20 an hour and got a nice house and a nice car, he think he in good. He think he's blessed by the Most High. All right, when his world come tumbling down and this devil Biden and whoever show their horns and come down on them like when we was on the plantations, then they're gonna know. Then they're gonna call on the Most High in their affliction, but it's gonna be too late. Bring it out.
It says, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor.
All right, and that's what's going on, man. All right, the number of years that's gonna befall this devil, he ain't gonna know. He's gonna be in fucking captivity 1,000 years and ain't gonna fucking know it, man. All right, he's gonna be in that bitch. It's gonna be perpetual to his ass. All right, this damn captivity we've been in, it feels perpetual.
Yeah.
When judgment come on you, you won't know it. Bring it out, bro.
Verse 21. A dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him.
Right. When they say peace and safety, then shall sudden discretion come on their ass, man. It's going to befall the so-called white man. This is going to befall 2/3 of our people. All right? When the white man fall, our people going to fall. All right? They think they up right now. They know different. They Israelites according to the flesh, but spiritually they Edomites, man.
Yeah.
You go on a fucking voting booth, you're a fucking Edomite. You're an Edomite to me. I don't give a fuck if we got the same DNA. You're a fucking Edomite. If you think Biden is gonna help your condition, you're a fucking Edomite. Bring it out, bro. Your mind is polluted.
It says in verse 22, Salakia. It says, he believeth not that he shall return out of darkness.
All right, and this devil think he's gonna rule forever. All right, that's what his inward thought is, that he'll rule forever. Let me get that right there. This is Psalms 48, I think.
Well, while you getting that, I'm gonna bring this out. This is Isaiah.
Hold up, I got it. This is Psalm 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. That their land and they call their lands after their own name. They think they're gonna be able to spread and have this earth in gross darkness forever. Hold up, let me get another precept. They think they're gonna Hellenize the earth and have the inhabitants of the earth phagotize, the men homosexuals. That's what they're trying to do. You know? They trying to get Rome back in its full form. This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 2. And for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. See, they think they're going to have this whole land, the valley of the shadow. You know, America's the land of the valley of the shadow of death. They want to have that covenant cast and have the earth darkened full of lies, calling good evil, evil good forever. All right? But behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. All right? And gross darkness is, I'm going to give you an example of gross darkness. You got dudes we grew up with that hated homosexuals that now they got the mindset, well, man, they ain't doing it to me. I don't care. They want to marry. They got the right to go ahead and marry. I ain't worried about what they do. You see what I'm saying? When we was growing up in the 80s and 90s, it wasn't like that. A homo had to hide under a rock. Yeah. All right? So people that shunned them back then like that, this darkness is getting in them, these philosophies is getting in them so much, they starting to tolerate things that they didn't tolerate back then. Yeah. They're getting polluted, okay? But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. All right? And when Yahweh arise, man, all right, he's arisen amongst his men, all right? He shed his Holy Spirit on his men, and we're now light bearers, Lord willing, we're in that righteous number, shedding light, all right? But when our great king come back, he's going to do away with all darkness, all right? He's gonna kill all their fucking asses, man.
Yeah,
That survive in slavery, man. And 2/3 of our people and the rebels around the planet, they're gonna get put in they're gonna get put to death, man.
that's right.
Got it, bro. You got a
Uh,
piece.
yeah, I was just about to bring out that uh Isaiah 31:1, warn to them that go down to Egypt for help, you know. Stay on the horses and trust in chariots because there are many, and in horsemen because they are strong. All right. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither do they seek the Lord. You know, and that's what we talking about, man. You know, it's completely against our culture to sit up and be voting for another nation to be a king over you. All right. That's fucking blasphemy, man. And that goes to show you how warped your fucking mind is. All right. You vote for somebody who has been fucking over you since you've been in captivity to him.
Hakeem is going quite mad.
Oh man, completely fucking mad. Mad to the point to where Israel need to get put down, man.
That's all do a rabid dog, right? Ain't
That's
no
right.
help for a rabid dog. And mentally, our people are in the state of a rabid dog. Like there's nothing you can do for them. Well, Yahweh Shah said in Isaiah 1, shall I stricken you more and more? Like, damn, we've been fucked up. Hey, bro, Chateau slavery and what's going on here in America, what else can he do to you?
Kill you.
All that's left is to put you down.
That's all that's left.
You go through Chateau slavery, all right? And then what we've been going through since then, and you still look at the so-called white man as your friend, the only thing that can happen to you is you get put down. That's all it'll say. This is Deuteronomy 28:28. Yahweh shall smite thee with madness, blindness, and astonishment of heart. That means you don't understand right from wrong, man.
God.
So you call your enemy your friend, and your friend your enemy. Because Paul was out there to what? Being a light to the Gentiles. And when he went to Galatia, what did he say? Have I become your enemy because I told you the truth? So a person, 2/3 of our people, they look at the friend as the enemy and the enemy as the friend. When you're dealing with somebody like that, the only thing that's good for them is to go in the spiritual realm, get their righteous mind restored to them, and come back in the planet through one of the elect men. There's nothing you can do to intellectualize with them, open up the scriptures and rightly divide it to them. They done. They too far gone. You got a scripture in the Apocrypha in Syraxa where it say he's too far gone. Man, I wish I knew what that precept was. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Hey, keep reading.
Let me get. I'm about to You talking about 2nd Ezra 4:2?
Huh?
You looking for 2nd Ezra 4:2?
I don't think that's it. But read what you got. I don't think that's it.
And said thy heart had gone too far in this world, and thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High?
That's not it. That's a good one, though. That's not the one.
Let me go back. I was in Job 15. All right. I was at 15
and the next time you get it, I'd stay on it. Don't lose it no more, bro, because we're gonna be there for a while.
All right. I'm at 22. Yeah, 22. It says, he believeth not that he shall return out of darkness. It says, and he is waited for the sword.
All right. That's the only thing you can do with 2/3 of our people and the so-called white men. All right. They're reserved for the sword. All right. And the reason they're reserved for the sword, talking about the nation of Edom, is because that's a universal law. All right. When you live by the sword, you die by the sword. All right. And how did the so-called white man subdue the whole earth? All right. How did he conquer the peoples of the earth? Through using the sword. Give me Revelation 6:3.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 3, it says, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. I'm going to go to 4.
Yeah.
It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
All right. And that great sword, that red horse, is the nation of Edom. All right. One came out like a hairy blanket, red all over. All right. Esau and his progenitors. All right. And how did they, ever since they became a nation, how did they get down? By going through the lands, the various lands of the earth, yielding that great sword. All right. Yielding the sword. That's how he lived. All right. And his blessing was actually a curse to him, man. Because our great king told us, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So that wasn't a blessing. That wasn't a blessing. That was a curse. He's in the Most High's trick bag, man. All right. The blessing is that he could just, he could whip up some shit. Esau a bad boy with weapon when it comes to armor, weapon. He a bad boy. And you see some of them fucking bullets he making. I was went through the hood where I grew up the other day. I had a little youngster came up to me. I don't know how they be getting their hands on all these fucking guns. The little motherfucker, he's my baby mother's nephew. And they some bad numbers. You know what I'm saying? I don't go around them at all. But I ended up seeing his little ass. And he came up to me, he was like, I got a pistol for sale. You want to buy a pistol? He was like, this bitch raw. This bitch raw. And when he showed it to me, it was a revolver, all right? But the bitch shoot gauge cartridges.
I think the name of that gun called a Judge.
Yeah, the bitch shoots shotgun cartridges. I had seen and shit.
I know about it.
At that bitch, I'm like, man, how the fuck you get your hands on some shit like this? You know what I'm saying? The bitch shoots shotgun cartridges, man. Esau, he whips up all type of shit, man. He got robots, like, not like the ones that you see on TV. That's
some friendlies type shit.
And no, it's not. It's like their movement don't be fluent. They got robots out here like I Am Legend with fluent movement.
Yeah.
That don't get tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can kill you. You know what I'm saying? They got the ones like on what was that movie, Avatar? The little machine you could jump inside of and do all that shit. Esau have all that. All right. So when it comes to weaponry, man, he a bad boy.
Yeah.
He a bad boy, man.
Yeah, it's a lot. If I can say it's to the point. It's to the point to where with those fucking robots, they just put a program in it, set it, and let the bitch go. That motherfucker go through where it gotta go. You could put all type of obstacles in front of it. It's gonna go over. It's gonna go under. It'll go around. It'll move it out the way. It's functioning like a human.
And look, you got to look at how Esau, when he went throughout the planet Earth, he went over there to the land of Moab with the fucking gooks. And them gooks made firecrackers for their idolatry, for them worshiping their God.
Yeah.
Made gunpowder and shit to make firecrackers when they do their dragon ritual. And you know what I'm saying? And they pop firecrackers worshiping some fucking heathenistic idol.
Yeah.
And Esau went over there and saw that shit, and he was like, gunpowder. Let's see what we could do with it. See, that was that blessing. You see, oh man, we can make a gun. We can make a musket with this. We can use this to our advantage. You see, the Most High gave them that knowledge to be able to do that. That's where that blessing come in.
Yeah.
All right? Come to weaponry, But his time is up, man. All right? That's he depends on that. We depend on Yahweh Shem our shot. Our power. He depends on that sword. All right? And if you live by it, you're gonna die by it. Keep reading, right?
Con. We at verse 5. It says, Salakia.
No, we done with Revelation. Go back to Job.
Oh, okay, con. All right, we at verse 23. It
Come on.
says 15 and 23. He wandered abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand.
Come on.
Trouble and anguish shall
And
make.
the devil knows, man. Let me get there. Read that again.
Con. It says, he wandereth abroad for bread.
Wandering.
He wandereth abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid.
Here we go right here. This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil has come down with having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has a short time. All right? He's afraid. Man, this devil's afraid right now. The elites, all right? You got the copper tops, all right, which is the majority of humanity, and you got the elite and you got the elect. The elite is in reality and the elect is in reality. And the elite are scared right now. All right? When you hurt a fucking vicious animal, when is a vicious animal at its dangerous state?
They're most dangerous when you back them into a corner.
Or when you wound them.
Yeah.
Or when you wound them. You wound them, that's when they going out for everything, bro.
And that's both of those is what's going on with these Edomites.
Yeah, they're in the corner and they're wounded. So they about to come out. They see themselves losing their power. They see their lives being exposed. And they see their kingdom crumbling. All right? And that's when they're afraid. All right? That's what, like, when I grew up, my parents always told me, because they was like, oh, bro, you like to throw your weight around. I was always big. You can't be fighting all the kids at school. Somebody scared of you or hurt you. Like my mom used to be like, she used to be scared of me thinking somebody was going to shoot me. Because she said I was so big and was like, ain't nobody going to fight you. They're going to shoot you. A person scared of you or hurt you. All right? That's a true saying. That's a true saying. So when you come to Esau, he's scared. All right? And he's a scared motherfucker, shivering bitch. All right? But he's going to, through that fear, he's going to be violent.
God.
Go get 2 Ezra 13, where they say they were feared, but durst fight. When they durst fight, they're going to throw the whole kitchen sink at our great king. All right? They're going to shoot whatever nukes they got, whatever bad motherfucking missiles. You know, they be having them acronyms for all those missiles. Whatever they got, they're going to shoot at our great king. That's going to be because they're fearing. They're going to be scared.
2 Ezra
13, I think, go around like 5 or 6, something like that.
I got 6 and 24.
No, 2 Ezra 13.
Con.
Go to around like verse 5 or 6 or somewhere in that area.
All right, I'm at verse 5. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of a number from the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
All right, go up some more. Go to verse 3. Go to verse 3.
Verse 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
Come on.
And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Come on.
And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
Wait, yeah, keep reading.
It says, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. We have verse 5, it says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the
Yeah.
four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
All right, this is the heathen. All right, this is all the nations that are confederate. All right, that came together for Armageddon. All right, and Esau is at the head. He's going to be the king of this great multitude. All right. By this time, it's going to be the Russian. All right, bring it out.
Come. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
All right, that's the father ship, a so-called UFO. Bring it out.
Come. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
All right, that's why they were so scared. You never seen nothing like that. You know, we never seen nothing that come in the sun, then that comes in the air. So like, and we look in the heavens, and the moon, the stars, everything blotted out, and we just see a big vessel. And you looking up, and all you see is something. That's something you've never seen. Us humans have never seen. The elites have never seen it. You see what I'm saying? You look at something, it's just as far as you can see, you know that that's a spaceship over you. All right? That's something none of humanity has ever seen. Now, Esau has tried to depict it in his movies. All right? But when people see it, and you know, it's going, when you look at it, it's going to be more dreadful than what Esau could depict on the movie. It's going to be something when you looking at it from your naked eye that's going to have you horrified, man.
It's going to fuck you up, kind.
And when you know that this is against us, all right? You're going to know this is against us. You know? Bring it out.
Verse 8. And after this, I beheld, and lo, all they which gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid.
Or afraid. See what I'm saying? The nation of Edom is afraid, man. These elites are afraid. They be seeing them ships through NASA and them power fast telescopes.
Yeah.
They got an idea what they up against. They are terrified. Right? They terrified. All right. That's why they're going to come down with such great wrath. All right. That's why they're going to do what they're going to do. They're terrified. They're like a wounded fucking bear, man. They're going to go for all they know. And this is what they're going to do. Bring it out.
And yet durst fight.
All right. So when you're terrified, like when you wounded, what you do when you wounded in a fight? You just start swinging. You got it.
What they say? I go for what you know.
For what you know. You just start, you throw it, you swing it all your life. Swing it with might. You know what I'm saying? That's all he's gonna do. He's just gonna let all those missiles, all those bombs, whatever he got, he's gonna be shooting them up there at our great king. And they're gonna see that their technology is Stone Age compared to the technology of Yahweh Shema Shah. Nobody's gonna be wounded. How can a missile wound something spiritual? Just like that big fathership is gonna enter the Earth's atmosphere. Guess what that fathership could do at the drop of a dime? It could be invincible. It could become translucent. You see what I'm saying? So they'll be shooting all the missiles and it go straight through the fathership, man. You know? Or it could be just like they did, have a force field around it, like on this Independence Day. Anywhere it go, these missiles that Esau have, all right, these nuclear missiles is no match for Yahweh Shema Shah's power, because even the missiles that they have, Yahweh Shema Shah say he created the smith that blew up the coal. He gave Robert Oppenheimer that knowledge to split an atom. He gave all these demons the technology to make the nuclear missile. All right, that comes from him. You got to go back to the book of Job, bro.
Job. Kind. We was at shit. We was at 25.
All right, bring it up.
Well, I'm gonna read 24 again. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to the battle. Verse 25. For he stretched out his hand against Yahweh and strengthened it himself against the Almighty.
That's what we just read in 2nd Ezra 13, man. All right, that's what we just read. Bring it out.
He runneth upon him, even on his neck,
Come on.
upon the thick bosses of his bucklers,
Come on.
because he covereth his face with his fatness.
All right, and that goes into his pride has deceived him, man. He think he could shake his fist at his maker. You see what I'm saying? That goes in the book of Obadiah. And he's also covered himself with thick clay for the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? He think he's well defended. He think he can't be touched. All right? He say, well, let me get that in Isaiah. In Isaiah 14.
Hey, just like you was just reading it, we was reading that 2nd Esdras, you know, he gonna be afraid, but just like back in when Pharaoh had our people in captivity, all right, that when that plague gonna come upon him, he gonna wanna let go, but the Most High gonna put that spirit on him to keep on fighting, you know, I'm gonna destroy your fucking ass. All right, you keep on fighting back. You keep on thinking that the little shit that hey, you know that made me think of
Let me bring out this precept, all right?
Go ahead, Al.
It's Isaiah 14 and 13. But thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. Listen to this devil, bro.
What do you say?
So-called white man, this how he rocking, bro. This is his mentality, bro. This dude got some fucking nerve, bro. Thou art thrown above the stars of the power. You see what I'm saying? That's where his pride is the season. He fucked up.
Yeah.
He could do something with the Most High, bro.
Yep.
You know, I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. And see, that's where his pride has deceived him, man. All right? He's spreading himself like a green bay tree. All right? But he's bit off more than he could chew, man. He's bit off more than he could chew. The Heavenly Father defends the nation of Israel when they're in the right spirit, man.
I got a precept for you.
All right? And go back to Job after you get it, all right?
All right, I'm still at Job. This is Isaiah 47 verse 10. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness." Okay, you devils. Okay, you trusted in the wickedness. It says, "Thou hast said, none seeth me." All right, But when you go into the Apocrypha, it says that the Most High eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. All right, only a man. What it say? A man is afraid of a man's eyes. All right, thinking nobody can see him. You a fool if you believe that the Most High, your Creator, cannot see the things that you do or the things that you do or you try to hide. Okay, it says, "Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it had perverted thee." All right, and that's what we're going into. The wisdom and the knowledge have perverted thee. What the brother just brought out. Your mind has to be perverted if you believe that the things that was given unto you, you can use those things to go above your Creator. All right? Your mind is perverted. All right? It says, it had perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, which we just brought out, I am, and none else besides me. Right? And that's the pride of these devils, man. All right? That's the pride of these devils. They say, I am, all right, and none else is beside me. All right, they don't feel like they're equal with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They feel like they're above Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, to say that none is beside me. All right, you feel as though you got all these different systems and technologies and all this shit. All of these things that you have, the Most High gave to you. All right, the Most High gave to you. All right, you know, it says when you go into, I forget what book it's in, but it says the deceived and the deceiver is his. That's talking about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right? And that's what you devils are, man. You are the deceived and the fucking deceiver. All right? Because you didn't deceive the world, but you deceive your fucking self. To believe that you in your ways are above Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But you got it out. You ready for that, Joel?
Hey, go to the Job and get that word fat. When it say he covered himself in fat. Get that word in the Greek.
I'm about to get it.
See, like the brother say, this devil is perverted. He's prideful. He's arrogant. All right? You think he's above reproach. Okay? But he don't know, man. He's only been set here for a appointed time to rule in the kingdom of men. Man, he's seen his kingdom falling. He's seen his kingdom crumbling. All right? And he's going to take drastic measures to hold on to their power. All right? What's the saying? Drastic measures calls for
drastic times.
Drastic times calls for drastic measures. And that drastic measures try to kill everybody that's an Israelite. That's that drastic measure he's going to take. All right? You got it. You got it.
9.
Caleb.
Form just below that.
All right, this is let me turn it off. All right, so it's H2459 Caleb. All right, outline of biblical usage. All right, when you go down to number 1, letter C, it says choices, best part, abundance of products of the land. All right, when you go to A, it says of humans. B says of beast. All right. You go to the translation count, translation Strong's, fatness, best, finest, grease, marrow. Okay.
So since he got the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth, all right, it has perverted his thought patterns, man. All right, he was created to be perverted, but it's got him to the point where he think he could deal with the Most High, man. All his glory, his majesty, his riches he's acquired. All right, it got him thinking he could deal with his maker. All right, that's why the scriptures say riches pervert. What it say? A gift destroyed the heart.
Yeah,
riches, man. The love of money it fucks your mindset up, man. You don't think rational. All right,
right.
Bring it out. Keep reading, bro.
Con. We had 27. It says.
You had 28.
With a 28. All right. It says, and he dwelleth in desolate cities, and in houses which no man inhabited, which are ready to become heaps.
And that's what's going to happen in these last days, man. All right, these cities that the so-called white man has created, the infrastructure, all of it is about to be desolate. All right, it's going to be like I Am Legend. It's going to be like the Book of Eli. Okay, but what you're saying in 2 Ezra 16, you're going to long to see somebody, man. All right, this you hear people out here saying, I hope stuff get back to normal. Man, you sadly mistaken. It's never going to get back to normal. You better get used to this.
It's never going to get back, man. This is the beginning of the end.
This is the end. All right? This is the end. In fact, for this devil, the way his brain is so fucked up, all right, and perverted, He think for it to get it back to normal, he has to do it out of chaos. He has to create chaos. He has to create great death. All right, he has to create rise. He think that shows you how twisted and demented his mind is.
Yeah.
Right? He's gonna bring a sense of unnormalcy. All right, chaos to so-called get it back normal, and it's never gonna happen. That's why he's in the Most High's trick bag, man. He's gonna tear the fucking earth up. He's gonna plant bombs, pocket nukes everywhere. He want to bring us down so bad. He's gonna false flag us, you know, like that movie on the movie to take. He's gonna plant a bomb somewhere and then say the Israelites did. You see
Yeah.
It's never gonna be it's never gonna be life as you knew it. It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
If it come back some kind of way where you think it's getting back together, the scriptures say when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction will railroad your ass, man.
It's gonna be. I was just about to say that if some sense of normalcy do come back to the motherfucker, trust and believe it's gonna be temporary. You hear me?
Indeed, you got it, bro.
It make when you say that, it make me think of that umpire. Umpire when they out, when the umpire said they ain't make it, he blow that fucking whistle. Oh no, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap, man. You know, it says in 29, he shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue.
All right. See, the Most High's stripping this devil bare, man. He taking the dew of heaven from him. All right. He taking the fatness of the earth from him. The wealth of the wicked is stored up for the just. He's taking the power from him that he had. All that's going to come to us, man. The people on this side, man. 12 tribes of Israel. All right. The way people look at him and reverence him, that's how they're going to be doing the men of the Lord, man. The other nations, how they look at the so-called white man, that's how they're going to look at the nation of Israel, man. All right? We were the object of beauty when you read the book of Lamentation. The object of perfection. Okay?
Well, I don't know what happened with that, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish bringing this out with the brother had. All right? This is back in 29, you know, he shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue, man. So like the brother said, everything being stripped from this fucking devil, man. Everything being took away from him, all right? You know, his power being took away from him, all right? The money system is collapsing on him, all right? You got people of his nation. You got people of his nation that's not fucking with him, that's against him. You got people of his nation that's with him, all right? All of these different things are going on right now for these Edomites, man. You know, but guess what? It says, neither shall he prolong the perfection thereof upon the earth. You got it, Doc.
All right. You can pick up where we left off.
I had just read what you read, he shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue. So that was the
time. All right. The Most High is taking them out the power seat, man. Slowly but surely, man.
your audio out, brother. If you talking out, your audio out right now.
Well, I'm gonna have to leave and come back.
Wait, hold on. I can hear you now. I can hear you.
Yeah, that happens when people call for some reason. When you come back, the audio be messed up. You can hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right.
You got it on Do Not Disturb now?
Yeah, I had on Do Not Disturb then.
Wow.
Go to verse 29.
29, it says, yeah, that's what 29. I'm gonna read the end part of it. It says, neither shall he prolong the perfection thereof upon the earth.
Come on, go. Keep reading.
He shall not depart out of darkness. The flame shall dry up his branches, and by the breath of his mouth shall he go away.
Hold up. This is Read that again.
This is verse 30. It says, he shall not depart out of darkness. It says, the flame shall dry up his branches. It says, and by the breath of his mouth shall he go away. That was verse 30.
All right.
You want 31?
Nah, stay right there. I got a precept there.
Con. You know, these motherfucking Edomites, man, is fucking crumbling like some old crackers, man. You dig? These motherfuckers crumbling and falling, man. You know, like you said, second Ezra, they feel the times that's coming, and they know it's coming. You know.
This is over. Read that one more time, brother.
Job chapter 15, verse 30. He shall not depart out of darkness. It says, the flame shall dry up his branches, and by his breath, by the breath of his mouth shall he go away.
This is Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. That's what's gonna burn your ass up, man. People that you've had in captivity, people you've subdued. All right? People you've ostracized, the people you've done everything unseemly to. Okay?
Yeah, I gotta preach that right quick.
All right? Let me finish reading this, bro. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. All right? We're gonna kindle your ass. We're gonna burn your ass up. We're gonna set your ass ablaze for 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
What's that saying? If it's too hot, get out the kitchen. You're gonna stay in the kitchen, playboy. You're gonna stay in that motherfucker.
Can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen.
You're gonna sizzle. You're gonna sizzle. That flame that overtook us, all right, that burning itch that you read about in Deuteronomy 28, that's gonna consume your ass. All right. There shall be not any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh have spoken it, man. We're gonna put your ass on fire, man. It's all about recompense and revenge.
That's right.
Faith for the saints, man. You got it, bro.
This is Ezekiel 25, verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. Straight like that. It says, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, according to my fury. And they shall know that my vengeance, said the Lord. All right. The last thing you want is an Israelite that's backed by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's the last thing you fucking want. All right. You to have the anger and the fury of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for him to work his vengeance on you by his people. That's the last thing you want, Jake. Jake gonna flex your fucking ass out. Flex him out, I swear.
And then the Most High gonna put his fury in it, because the Most High's fury is 10 times more furious than the human.
Yeah.
Like if somebody offend us, or somebody do some transgress against us, we want to do something to them. Most humans, you kill my brother, I want to kill you. That's most humans, right?
Yeah.
So his fury goes further than that. Right?
Yeah.
Once he gets you back, that's not enough. He wants your whole lineage out.
Yeah.
He wants animals killed. He wants your name wiped from the earth. It goes way farther than the humans anger. And we're gonna have your fury in us. All right. We're gonna be full of the fury of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. We're gonna be, in that day, we're gonna be like robots. And then if you hear an Israelite that say, "Oh man, you don't think you're going a little bit too far?" Off with his head. Curse his sword for shedding blood, man. Man, what you doing, man? What you putting your sword in the sheath for? This dude putting his sword in the sheath, man. Off with his head. What you doing?
Straight up.
You know, we're gonna be unmerciful, man. We're gonna be cruel lords, man. You got it, bro.
Con. All right, we at verse 31. It says, Let not let not him that is deceived trust in vanity, for vanity shall be his recompense.
All right, and we were once deceived, carried away to these dumb idols. All right, stuck on this world system. Vanity is thinking you got millions of dollars, you're in good case. That's a vain thought. All right, and what does it say to those that are carried away with vanity? What befalls them?
Those let not him that is deceived trust in vanity, for vanity shall be his recompense.
That's gonna be your recompense. You're gonna inherit smoke and ashes ultimately. All right, that's what happens when you trust in vanity. You inherit the wind. What does the wind do to smoke and ashes? It blows it in the air, and then it just becomes a thing of naught. All right, and that's what happened when you go in a fucking voting booth, motherfucker, sucker. That's what happened when you go in a voting booth. You trusting in vanity, man. Everybody that went and voted for this devil, you might have some elect brothers that went and voted, and they ain't come out the world yet into this marvelous light. But if you ain't of the 2/3, I mean, if you ain't of that third, all right, and you took your ass in the voting booth, your ass is going to reap everything we're reading right here that Esau is going to reap. Because you and Esau is one of the same. You of your father, the devil, man.
Yep.
You got it, bro.
God, I'm about to say that go for if you got any, if you got brothers who was on the fence, about man, I know I hear all this about the Hebrew Israelite stuff, and man, it makes so much sense to me, bro. But I don't know, bro. Man, I still think that if Biden get in office, it might change things, bro. I know I'm an Israelite, but Biden might do it for me. Guess what? You join hand in hand, you're gonna get the same of this fucking devil.
Anybody
His gonna be your judgment.
Anybody that think with that type mindset is polluted, they still polluted. They still got leaven in them, man. Gotta get purged. All right. Pick where you left. Bro. We're gonna go all the way down to 35, right?
35 it says.
No, we not to 30. We took 35 now?
No. We at 32 right now.
All right, we're gonna go all the way down to 35.
Salakia. Verse 32. It says, It shall be accomplished before his time, and his branch shall not be green.
All right, now when the branch is green, that means it's flourishing.
It's healthy, yeah.
It's healthy. All right. The Most High say he's gonna make that motherfucker wither. Right?
Just like Yahushua did in the book of Matthew.
Yeah, that's what's about to happen in the nation of Edom. And 2/3 of our people that think they're in good case. All right? They're gonna learn what the true meaning of fasting is. We talking about the ones that's around here, arrogant, talking about God has blessed them. They're gonna be starving in the family. They're gonna learn what we were doing when we were fasting. They're gonna know what it is to what fasting vexes your afflict their flesh.
Yeah.
Gonna afflict their flesh, all right. Bring it out, bro.
Come. It says
verse 30. Child service gonna eat, man.
Come.
See, bro, all that education, get your education, get you a good job, and go make some of yourself. That shit about to be out the door. The only thing gonna count is, did you seek your Yahweh Shema Rashah while he was able to be found? That's gonna be the theme of the day.
Hey, if I
go to tech school and pick you up a crab, go to the army and make something of yourself, man, shut the fuck up. Did you seek your Yahweh Shema Rashah while he was able to be found?
Right.
Did you seek ye first the kingdom of heaven so that all these things will be added unto you? No. You don't even know the name of the Heavenly Father. You don't know your nationality. You don't know who the devil is. You think he's your friend. You don't know how to navigate in the scriptures and go Here a little, there a little. Precept upon precept. You don't know the law, statutes, and commandments. You don't know the doctrine of life. When the Most High judges the earth, you're going to be on the other side. He's going to say, I never knew you. Who the fuck are you? The demon's going to be like, Paul, we know. Yahweh shall we know. Who the fuck are you? Because in the spirit realm, we somebody, bro. If you in here laboring in this truth, laboring in this truth with sincerity, with a sincere heart, you know it in the spiritual realm. The demons know you. The angels know you. You somebody. That's where it counts. This little shit we living in, this little season, this is bullshit. What we just read is vanity. This is where it counts, man. You got it out.
Con. And if I could add, just like you say, brother, that that whole education shit, that shit didn't already did collapse. Cause you got motherfuckers with master's degrees and PhDs who work in fast food and Walmart and shit. So that shit done already. All right. You know? But we at 33. It says,
yeah. You heard me? Me? That shit ain't do shit for you. I said me.
wait, you said me what?
Well, what you just said, got the degree. What the fuck they do? Shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing. If you did, you ain't getting paid shit, or they're gonna say they're not hiring in the area.
Yeah. Guess what? They got motherfuckers right before all this. Or you're overqualified.
Indeed.
So what the fuck?
That was 7 years of wasting my fucking life. I wish them 7, boy. You know how you just be thinking like a man, but the Most High do everything in his own time.
Yeah.
A man, boy, them 7 years. What if I was in the truth all that fucking time? But you would have been, but the truth, you would have been vexed. We would have been vexed. You know, when you get this truth, you be vexed all the fucking time. Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I'd rather have this truth and wasting my time and then wasting my time going to the fucking indoctrination camps, man. You know?
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
We at verse 33. It says, he shall shake off his unripe grape as the vine, and shall cast off his flower as the olive. Verse 34. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate.
All right, everything you see, everything that you respect about the so-called white man is about to come to naught. His universities are shut down. Are they going to be shut down? All right. Football is going to be done away with. Just anything that you look at him in high esteem, these entertainers, they're gonna be coming down in soup kitchens just like everybody else. When this society collapse, Mayweather gonna be at a soup kitchen right next to you, man. Are you probably gonna be when all hell break loose, looking for a little child to put on, he's gonna probably end up becoming a cannibal. All right.
Hey, you still gonna have stupid motherfuckers that's gonna be, oh, that's Floyd Mayweather. Man, let me talk to you, bro. Stupid motherfucker.
Not in that day. Not in that day, bro. Not in that. All right. But they're gonna be as madmen sparing none. They probably gonna want to eat Floyd Mayweather. Probably want to cut him. All right, this a rich nigga here. Let's put him on the grill. He might taste a little better. People gonna become be in a zombified state. All of that rationale that you had, that shit is gonna be done away with. That's what the Most High talking about. He's gonna take all that thought pattern, that shit is gonna be done away with, and then people are gonna be looking at the prophets as if we're the ones that have the knowledge and so on and so forth. That shit gonna be done away with, man. These entertainments, the stars of heaven are gonna fall. People not gonna be looking at them like that no more. It's gonna make the men of the Lord famous. That's who people gonna be looking at. How they looking for a Mayweather? That's how they gonna be looking at the men of the Lord. Bring it out, bro.
It says, for the congregation of the hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery.
All right, and that's how this devil acquired a lot of his riches through bribery. He bribed the Native Americans. He bewitched them, deceived them. All right, he's the biggest fourth-ton hypocrite on the planet. Okay, and our people have adopted his ways. All right, so these judgments is what's going to fall upon them and him. Bring it out.
Verse 35. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit.
Indeed. And that's what they've been doing since they came into power, man. They have deceived the masses. They have deceived the planet Earth, man. All right? And that's what the Most High raised them up to do. When you read Revelation 20:7, to deceive the masses, deceive the nations of the earth, and bring them to Armageddon. All right? So what? So all of them could be taken down. All right? The kingdom of heaven be ushered in. Give me I got two more precepts, right? Give me Job. No. Give me Psalm 28. Let's start at verse 3.
Psalms 28 verse 3, it says, draw me not away with the wicked.
All right. We don't want to go away with the wicked. We don't want to drink of the cup the wicked have to drink of. That's why the scriptures say, come out of her, my people. All right. You say, come out of that mindset that you've had here in America, so you don't get drawn away with these bitches. Bring it out.
It says, and with the workers of iniquity.
The workers of iniquity is the nation Edom, so-called white men, right? You got to put off everything you learned in his educational industrial complex, everything you learned in his churches, all right? Anything you learned, all of his philosophies, you got to put away that shit, all right? You got to erase your mind. You got to renew your mind through the washing of the word,
Scripture said that, what we just read, it said that the wicked drink iniquity like water. You know, that's heavy.
God, bro. Hey, but look at every facet of society, bro. It's against the law. Everything. You go to church, the law done away with. So they selling pork chop plates in the church.
Yep.
It's just a touch of corpse of a pig. You running with a fucking pig skin. I mean, what else, brother? It's just lawless. They moved the ancient landmarks.
Yeah.
It's just everything in the society is off. This is a lawless society. So the person that's ruling this society, he drinks iniquity like water.
Yeah, you can't find a brush or a fucking comb that's hard to stitch that don't have boar hair.
Yeah. It's just everything about this bitch, man. All right? It's lawful for a woman to just go from man to man against, in our scriptures, that's off. That's transgression of the law. You bitch, you an adulterer. You know? Dude, you're an adulterer. So this is a lawless society. And our people take on the ways of the heathen. So what? They drinking water like iniquity. Drinking iniquity like water. Oh, that is heavy. That's fucked up.
That's it.
I'm not gonna wreak so much havoc on the planet Earth, bro. Hey, we're gonna start using that one. Just check them out. Check them out. Look at this. Look, you can't tell this nigga don't drink iniquity like water.
God.
Come on, all right?
God, it says, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts.
And our people have adopted that. Backbiting, cutthroat. What Soldier Slim say? I'm too damn cutthroat. That's the way of the devil. That's why our great king say, man, you of your father the devil. He meant that shit. Yeah. Israel started acting just like the Romans, bro. Charging usury to their brother. They start adopting the ways of the heathen, man.
Being covetousness.
Yeah. That's how the Pharisees start getting in bed, doing business with Romans, and then they start acting like the Romans.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Read all the way to verse 5.
Con. Give them according to their deeds.
Indeed. That's what we praying for. All right? That's why we call out to Yahweh Basham Rashad daily, man. How long, Lord? How long, Lord? That's what the prophets are crying to Simon. That's what they're saying. That's what the whole book of Psalms 109 is about. The chapter Psalms 109. King David say, man, give it to these motherfuckers, Heavenly Father. Jeremiah 18. Jeremiah was like, give it to him, Heavenly Father. They recompense it evil for good. Jeremiah said, I came out here for their good. And they said they laying snares and traps for me, Father. Kill these things, man. And they learned that from that devil in the garden, man. Those are the things that when they ate that fruit, what they were eating, man. They learned how to be covetous, learning how to be cutthroat, fork tongue. They learned the ways of the heathen. You got it, brother.
Con. And according to the wickedness of their Salakia, and according to the wickedness of their endeavors.
Indeed. That's everything they put their hands on, man. One of their endeavors is the mark of the beast. All right? That's an endeavor. All right? And what do you read? Get Revelation 14 and 9. And this is an endeavor the so-called white man had. And when you partake in his endeavor, when you live according to his philosophy, and when you vote, you help pushing his endeavor, his enterprise. All right? This is what's going to befall you. Because you niggas going to get chipped, man. You know, because, you know, it's written in a great house. You got earthen vessels of wood. All right? But you also got vessels of gold and silver. So that wood is 2/3, man. You're going to get burnt over fire. Bring it out, all right?
Revelations 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast.
All right. And hey, hold up, all right? That beast is the system, all right, that was implemented from Rome. All right? That's that system, democracy. All right? That's a part of the beast. All right? When you go in the voting booth, you're worshiping the beast.
Yeah.
All right? In Rome, they voted. You had the Flavians and the
patricians.
And the patricians. Okay? No different. All right? The dragon gives power to the beast. All right? And it's the system. So when you go vote, this is what's going to befall your ass. Bring it out.
Con. It says, if any man worship the beast and his image,
come on,
and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand,
come on,
the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Most High gonna put you down, man. He's gonna put you down because that's the endeavor of Edom. That's the pinnacle of Edom's enterprise, is to get that chip implemented to every human being on the planet Earth. That's when he's gonna think that he is the Most High. Give me Second Thessalonians 3 and 4. He's gonna think he is the Most High. He's gonna set his throne above the north, like we read over in Isaiah 14. He got some fucking nerve, man.
3 and 5, huh?
Start at 4.
Con. This is 2 Thessalonians, chapter 3, verse 4. It says,
oh, Salaki, 2 and 4. Salaki.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. It says, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called Yahweh.
He think he's above Yahweh, man. Who thinks that? The only person think that is this fucking blue-eyed, non-melanated, blonde-haired devil. Leprous devil. Bring it out, bro.
Con. Or that is worshipped, so that he as he as the power sitteth in the temple of Yahweh.
If that ain't the so-called white man, who is? That's the whole point of him bringing that chip out, man. Because once you get that chip in you, he's going to know where you at 24 hours a day. All right? He's going to be able to control your finances.
Yeah.
All right? He's going to be able to control your life. All right? He's going to get it down to the point he's going to tell you when you can have sex or not. All right? He's going to control your food intake. All right? He's going to think he's the Most High. All right? You got more on Revelation 14?
Let me go back. We done with that 2 Thessalonians?
Yeah.
Time.
We was done with Revelation 14 and 9.
I'm about to tell you right now. It says, yeah, we was done with it. Well, right. No. Salaki, we not. We was at finishing off 10. It says, the same shall drink of the. We read that. Shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which it says, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Right. That means the Most High is going to flush you out. All right. If the pestilence don't kill you, if the famine don't kill you, if the sword don't kill you, ultimately the thermonuclear missiles will. Right? You can run, but you can't hide.
It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Right. And the elect. We're going to be on that firmament looking at the destruction. We're going to hear the cries. We're going to see it all. We're going to hear it all, man. All right? It's written. All right? Now, we'll go back to, when we was in Psalms, you went all the way down to 5?
Nah, I ain't get to 5 yet. I'm still at 4. It says, give them after the work of their hands.
Give them, all the things that they did us since we've been in these vessels and everything they did us into the previous incarnations we were in, man. All right? All the way back up to the Dark Ages. All right?
Yeah.
To the end of the Dark Ages, so on and so forth. Let him reap what he sown to the full amount. Bring it out.
It says, render to them their desert. Render to them their desert. Verse 5.
Does that sound like somebody praying for their enemy? Does that sound like somebody loving their enemy? See, that's what he taught us. All right? You're only supposed to love brothers in the brotherhood, man. Forgive brothers in the brotherhood. All right? These other nations, people at enmity with Yahweh Shema Shah, man. These are the prayers that you pray for them. Bring it out, bro.
Because they regard not the works of the Lord, nor the operation of his hands.
They loathe his laws, man. 2/3 of our people love his laws. Loathe his laws. So-called white man has done away with this law. All right? So this is what's going to fall on your head. Bring it out, bro.
It says, and he shall destroy them and not build them up.
So be it. When they fall, they will not get built back up. All right? We're living at the fall of our enemies, man. We're living to see the fall of our enemies. Pull that up, right? In our pocket. There's 10 things that I've learned. One I will utter. It's for a man to see the fall of his enemy. That's something to be happy about, man. That's something to be due. That's your spirit's supposed to be pricked right now, looking at the fall of your enemy. You ain't supposed to be praying for him. All right, you got 2 sets of enemies. You got enemies with brothers in the faith that you're not going to see eye to eye with, and you got to forgive them 77 times 7. You got to work it out with them. No matter what they do to come against you, you got to forgive them. And then you got the enemies of the world. The enemies of the world, it's fuck them with a capital L. Okay? You should want to see nothing but the worst happen to them, man. Don't we hate them that hate thee, O Lord? We count them our enemies, man.
Hey, I got a precept for you right quick.
Get what I asked for, bro.
I got it right here.
All right, bring that up.
This is the book of TYRANT, 25, verse 7. It says, there be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue.
Come on.
A man that had joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Live to see the fall. We are living to see the fall of our enemies, brother. And you got to know who your enemy is. Your enemy is not your brother or your fellow Israelite. All right. But right now, 2/3 of our people are our enemy. You know what I'm saying? But these other nations are your enemy, and the so-called white man is your arch nemesis. And we're seeing the fall of their asses, man. That's supposed to bring you joy. That's one thing that should make you sleep at night, man. That eases the pain here in the Babylon, knowing that our enemy is falling, man. He's tripping. He's losing the grasp of his power, man. All right? That iron-clawed fist is weakening, and it's rusted. You got it, bro.
I was just about to bring out this Isaiah 30 and 11, because this is what we was talking about when we said you 2/3, man, who you in that spirit against the Mashiach, you're hand in hand with this devil. All right, it's not like I say, it's not even like it's not even like you just in the world. You completely anti-Mashiach, and here's the proof. All right, this is Isaiah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go up a little bit. Fuck it, I'm gonna start at 9. Isaiah 30 and 9. This Salakia, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Right? When you go to that second Esdras 9 and 11, they loathe the law, which means they disgust the law. It's detestable. They hate the law. They don't want to hear it. All right. It says, verse 10, which said to the seers, see not, and to the prophets prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits, right? Prophesy lies. Tell us that, oh shit, COVID is going to get fixed. There's going to be the vaccine not going to fuck us up. Things going to go back to the way it used to be. Jobs going to come back. Trump or Biden, they're going to help us. They're going to get more stimulus. All right, Trump gonna get that platinum, what they call that shit, the platinum plan with Ice Cube and all that. They're gonna give us some restitution or whatever they call that shit. They're gonna give us all these things. All right, that's what you want to hear. Okay, but that's why you're gonna be destroyed, chiefly because of this. Verse 11, it says, "Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us." Right. The Holy One of Israel, right? So you don't, when Yahushua physically come in here, you don't even want to deal with him. You don't even want to hear nothing he had to say. You want put the whole push was to put Yahushua to death, man. You don't want to hear nothing he had to say because it was against what you wanted to hear. All right. It says, wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel, because you despised the word and trusted in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out of a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And that's what's gonna happen, man. That's what's gonna happen. No, when this shit collapses, and you're not gonna know when it's gonna come. It's just gonna come. It's gonna come all of a sudden. Yahweh Shai said it's gonna come as a thief in the night, man. You're not gonna know what's gonna happen. But guess what? You're gonna have to deal with it, because you've been against this truth. You've been against the word. You've been against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, So that long suffering that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai been doing, that's coming to a hold. All right, you got it, Doc. Your mic cut out again. Yeah, I can't hear nothing you're saying.
I cut
There you
it out
go.
that time when I blew my nose.
There you go.
Hey, he said he'll hold no more. You know. So where we left off at?
We just finished reading that Ecclesiastes when it says
No, what I told you to get, brother.
you had told me to get that Ecclesiastes 25.
All right, go get Job 21 and
All
start
right.
at verse 13. And we're gonna leave
Job
off on
chapter
this.
21, verse 13. It says, they spend their days in wealth.
All right, listen, who spend their days in
The
wealth
fucking
and lust?
Edomites.
Talking about these devils, man. And we talking about lower level Edomites. We're not talking about the elites. Like, I went to school with these fucking devils, bro. Like, when they in high school, man, their parents be giving them fucking, when I used to hang with them dudes, they had credit cards with enough money on it to go buy a fucking car. You know what I'm saying? Talking about when they're in high school and shit, bro. Or they could, like, when I was in college with them, the motherfuckers, when they on spring break, they don't call home for money. They could just be like, hey, man, we're going to fly down to Florida. Or we're going to go to Yoruba. We're going to go to Jamaica for spring break.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And we talking about lower level Edomites, bro. All right? They really had the fatness of the earth, man. All right? They not stricken as other men. Bring it out.
Kind of says, and in a moment go down to the grave.
Come on.
Therefore they say Salakia, therefore they say unto Yahweh, depart from us.
Yeah.
It says, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways.
All right, and that's what 2/3 of our people doing. They're as their father the devil. You got to push that out there. You as your father the devil. When we come writing divine the scriptures, teaching in truth and sincerity, y'all cast us away. Y'all no different than the so-called white man.
God.
Y'all mentally and spiritually are Edomites, man. All right? The devil doing what he's created to. All right? The book of Job is depicting the devil the Bible speaks of, the so-called white man. That's how he rock. That's the vibration he rock out on. Bring it out, bro.
God, that's crazy, bro. It says, what is the Almighty?
Come on.
It says that we should serve him. And what profit should we have if we pray unto him?
He ain't putting no money in my pocket. Shit, I acquired this by the work of my hand and the sweat of my brow. See, we know
That's
that the Most High is giving,
shit,
we know the Most High is giving you help to go work. The Most High is giving you help to go toil, where you can go make money. Without the Most High giving you that help, you couldn't do that. He could smite you with a deadly disease overnight, man. You can go to sleep healthy and wake up crippled, wake up blind. You remember, hey, Foxy Brown woke up blind some years ago, remember?
I remember that.
See? Man, the Most High, hey, bro.
August Alsina too. That nigga August Alsina went through that shit.
Yeah. Stress does that to you. Stress does a lot of things to the biology and anatomy, physiology. All right? Keep reading, bro.
Kind. Lo, their good is not in their
Psyche. I meant to say psyche. Bring it out.
Lo, their good is not in their hand. The counsel of the wicked is far from me.
Come on.
How oft is the candle of the wicked put out?
All right, and then we're living in a time that the candle of the wicked is about to be put out. It's getting snuffed out. All right? Their sorcery is not working anymore. People waking up smelling the coffee. All of the nations is calling the so-called white man the devil. All right? People even waking up, Jake waking up like, man, and knowing you can't believe everything you see on TV. You know?
Yeah.
His tricks of the trade not working no more. They're getting old. He's being found out. Bring it out, bro.
Khan. And how oft cometh their destruction upon them?
Come on.
Yahweh
Destruction is not. We're living in a time of our enemy being destroyed. Utterly. We're living in a time, man, where we're going to be able to see a fucking collar on the so-called white man. And a helmet pulling him by the collar. Come on, you mother sucker. Helmet kicking his fucking ass. Come on, mother sucker. And we slapping the helmet upside the head. Bow! Hey man, come on, you're moving too slow. We got the raw iron slapping him upside the head. And you tweet your Mike.
God.
This the time we living in, man. Lord willing, we're in that righteous number to see this, man. Bring it out, bro.
Kind of says, Yahweh distributed sorrows in his anger.
Come on.
It says, they are stubble before the wind. And as chaff, that the storm carried away.
And that's how swift this life that we are in, man. We used to live a full day, man. 70 years ain't shit, man. You know? You think you living it up and think you lived a full lifetime, that's nothing to the Most High and the angels, man. You know? That's why you gotta make the best of it to please your power, please your king. So you can live out these 4 days, man. So you can be an eternal and immortal. All right? But people think this is glory. Our people think this is magnificent. They think LeBron James the best it can get. You can't ask for more. LeBron James gonna be old, man. At 100 years in the kingdom, man, that's a young man. That's a young, vibrant man, a ruddy man. What ruddy really means. That's a young, ruddy man, man, a vibrant man. At 100 years old in the kingdom. So LeBron, that ain't no glory. That's not no majesty, man. He's no immortal.
Nope.
He's a vain man. He's vanity. When you look at him, you're looking at the object of vanity. Bring it out, bro.
It says, Yahweh laid up his iniquity for his children.
Come on. And that's what we are seeing. The so-called white man been in the business some 100 years. All right. So his children, you know, is about to drink of the cup that their parents bought on the planet, man. They're about to reap what their parents sowed, what their ancestry sowed, even though they're the same people. When you understand reincarnation, he's the same devil's back. Caesar Augustus is here. Tiberius is here. Those devils that stuck our great king with the spear, they here. They here. They here, man. They are their fathers. They are their ancestors. Bring it out, bro. The prophets are back. The prophets here.
Yeah. Nero is here. Caligula is here.
Yeah, they here. They here. Bring it out.
It says, he rewarded him, and he shall know it. Verse 20.
See, the whole planet Earth, when the Most High judged the earth, they're going to know it came from Yahweh Shema Shai, man. They're going to know it. That's how the Most High is going to show off his power. They're going to know that this was orchestrated by Yahweh Shema Shai. Things are going to happen so volatile, and it's going to happen like a domino effect So people are going to believe in the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're going to start seeing the spaceships. They're going to believe everything that the prophets were saying. Because they're going to see that everything the prophets were saying came to pass, just like they said. And people are going to start calling on and believing Yahweh Shema Shah. And they're going to know all this judgment is coming from him. When they see their child on the barbecue pit getting rotisserie around, they're going to know, all right, this has happened to me because I transgressed Yahweh Shema Shah's word. And I got this fucking chip in my forehead.
Yeah, I got a precept for y'all.
Come on.
This is Ezekiel 25, verse 17. It says, I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes.
Come on.
And they shall know that I am the Lord when Salakia. And they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon them.
They're going to know it. Fire precept, brother. Right on time. They're going to know where it came from. They're going to know who sent the hit.
Yep.
The most sent the number hitting these lads. See them 4 angels that's holding back the 4 winds? Those is a bunch of hits getting sent. The Most High got them to come and kill a multitude of human beings, man. By the millions. Probably going to get up to the billion. You got it, bro.
Con, we have verse 20. It says, this Job 21 and 20. It says, his eyes shall see his destruction.
Con.
And he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty.
And the reason their eyes are going to see their destruction because they're at least not going to die. All right? They're at least going to see their kingdom fall. But they're at least going to be working, toiling. They're going to eventually die, you know, when we work them to death. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to see this. They're going to see it. They're going to see everything they orchestrated their enterprise come to naught. And the one that they counted as nothing, the ones that they had sometime in derision, they're going to see them ruling over them, over their oppressor. You know? They would rather die. You know, when Esau lose it all, he ready to kill himself. We're not going to let you kill yourself, playboy. You know, Esau, when he lose it all, he ready to kill himself.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel every inch of this 1,000-year bid. We're not gonna let you kill yourself. You're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer, buddy. We're gonna make you squeal, buddy. So if you don't got nothing else, with that, we good, bro.
Yeah, I was looking for a precept, but I can't find it, so we good.
Yeah, we went over and beyond what I thought we were going to go over. Now, I had a lot of more precepts, but then I looked at the time. I was like, man, we're not going to be able to get all this. That's the spirit, bro. You know, like out of an election, sure, man, with fear and trembling. So with that, Lord willing to sit down was edifying to the hearers. We're going to give infinite honor to Yahweh. Teachers, apostles, the great millstone, and salutation to our fellow ladies of Yahweh. For Yasharala, abide the ball.
By the ball.